There's a new builder in Ocala, Florida, and they're offering a brand new house with an in-law suite at an affordable price. Are you interested? Well, then look no further. I got you. What's up, YouTube fam? If you're new to this channel, well, allow me to introduce myself. My name is Alexis Diaz, and I'm Central Florida's real estate advisor and CEO of the Evolve Estates Group. Here at the Evolve Estates Group, it is our passion to help people evolve in real estate. So we go all over Central Florida and surrounding areas to show you what Florida has to offer. We explore new construction, resale homes, investment opportunities, local restaurants, shops, and so much more. Now make sure you like, comment, subscribe, turn on those notifications so you don't miss our weekly videos. All right, this is week 2 of debuting Ocala's newest community built by Richmond American Homes called Aurora Oaks. The location is perfect, all right? Today we're gonna tour the Ammolite floor plan, which features a separate in-law suite. I know that you guys love this floor plan as much as I do. What we're gonna do is we're gonna go to another community where they actually have the Ammolite as a model home so that you can see it fully finished. Because in this community, it literally just opened and there's not one that's 100% completed. So let's go to the other community just to show you the Ammolite floor plan. Let's go. So let me tell you a little bit about the Ammolite floor plan. It features 5 bedrooms, 3.5 baths, 2-car garage coming in at 3,030 square feet. And the price of this home here in this brand new community of Aurora Oaks is going to be $429,908. And this home has a separate in-law suite. So let's check it out. You see this really long hallway? I absolutely love it. Behind me, that's the front door. You're gonna have a covered entryway as well. To my left is where the in-law suite is going to be. So the in-law suite features its own living room, right? Where you see the cabinets and all of that stuff, that's gonna be completely empty. It does not come with this, okay? So it's just gonna be an empty space and you can add in whatever you want after you close, because Richmond American is no longer a semi-custom home builder. They are a spec builder. So you cannot make any changes, okay? So I love this section because this could be if your in-laws live with you, if your parents, your older child, right? This could be their little living room. I love the windows, really, really nice. Then coming in here, you're gonna have the bedroom. So this bedroom is really nicely sized, right? It looks like to be what? Queen size bed, babe, you think? Queen size bed. You have end tables. You're gonna have double bifold closet doors. We have a good amount of space. You can customize that after you close, right? This is going to have carpet. Normally, if I'm not mistaken, the living room doesn't have the carpet, but the bedroom definitely has the carpet, right? This suite, of course, has its own bathroom, right? So you have the single sink and then you're gonna have the shower tub combination. From what I understand is that Richmond American is no longer doing the tiled showers. They're doing the shells for the most part. And again, it's constantly changing, right? If you don't like the shell, once you close or just, little by little, you start upgrading things what you want, right? So if you want to do tile later on, you can go ahead and do that. But I love this in-law suite portion, okay? Because it gives, especially your parents as they get older, or your in-laws, it gives them a sense of independence, but they still have you and you can keep an eye on them, right? So come on this way. I have a client who bought this home and we added the cabinet, she added the sink, just something just like this because she really liked the way it was set up, all right? But I love this long hallway. And I can't even see the kitchen. I hardly could even see the living room from here as well, okay? You're going to have a really deep closet. This is like under the stair closet, your Harry Potter closet, right? I've seen some people do some creative things with this. Either you could put all your storage in, that's what I would do. I put all the storage, the Christmas tree, all of that. You can make it kind of like your pet area for the dogs, the cats, right? Or you can make it into like, I don't know, like a little hideaway for the kids. Then you're going to have a half bathroom down here. Simple sink and a toilet, right? That's all they need. Nobody has to go upstairs if you don't want them to be, right? Now, walk into this open living space with me. I absolutely love how open it is. Now, as I mentioned, you're gonna have the 9'4" ceilings, and it makes such a big difference. But let's start off with the kitchen. So this is an extended kitchen, right? Because look at to my left, you're gonna have all of this counter space. What you see is what you get in the sense of the cabinets on the top and all of these cabinets on the bottom and the countertop. It no longer comes with backsplash, but that's something that you could add afterwards, and they don't come with the handles anyways, and that's okay. You could get some really nice ones like on Amazon, and they're super simple to install. But let's talk about our kitchen island. Not the biggest kitchen island that we have seen. However, you have all of that space over there that we just saw. So I think it makes up for it, okay? So this island, you're gonna have a double sink. You are maybe going to have pendant caps like the pre-wires, right? Again, Richmond American has made many changes, so I'm just trying to kind of give you an idea. Like, don't expect the pendant lights because they don't come with it, okay? But you have the quartz countertops. Depending on the house, it may have different colors, okay? In the island, you're going to have a dishwasher. You have your sink, of course. Now on this side, it's going to be a microwave over electric stove, okay? They do vent it out, so we love that, okay? You're gonna have your 42-inch cabinets, but you have so much space here. I absolutely love it. You see some underlighting on the cabinets, but that does not come with the house, right? But guys, I hope nobody's upset about the island, right? Because we all love islands. I love islands too. I'm an island girl. Hello, born and raised in Staten Island, New York, and half Puerto Rican, half Dominican, right? But the island is okay. At least we have an island. All of the appliances come except the refrigerator now, and no washer and dryer. But that's something that we probably can negotiate, okay? You guys know that I keep it 100 up front. I don't want no surprises, okay? Come this way. This is technically considered the butler's pantry area. So you have an extension of the kitchen. This is a really big kitchen. Now, none of this comes in here. The window comes, if I'm not mistaken, but none of this. The counter, the cabinets, nothing. It's just an empty space. So you can do something just like this if your heart desires, okay? You do have a walk-in pantry, which is very, very, very spacious. I love it. And the door behind me is just gonna be for the 2-car garage. Now, whether you use it for the cars or you use it for storage or you use it for a man cave or an office, that's up to you, because you know how I say, when you pay the bills and you pay the mortgage, you do whatever you want to do. Coming back into the main living space, we're going to have the dining room. So the dining room is going to be in between the kitchen and the family room, okay? So you could do something just like this where you have a 6-seat table, or if you need something bigger or a little wider, I think you have the space for it as well, okay? You're gonna have these double sliding glasses, but they slide that way, right? It's raining. So this house is, this is a model home in Haines City. So we came to Haines City to show you what an Ammolite floor plan looks like, because there's none 100% completed in the community, right? So I wanted to be sure that you knew what the Ammolite floor plan looks like. It's a very, very popular floor plan, and I'm so glad that they brought it to Ocala, okay? So, and I brought it to you guys. So these doors open like this. Hold on, let me see. It's raining outside. You had to see me and Vic in a little umbrella. He's trying to keep me and my hair, you know, dry. It didn't work too well, but so they open like that. So you're gonna have a covered lanai, right? Very nicely sized. It does not come enclosed. That's something that you can do afterwards. And it's actually not expensive to enclose the lanai, maybe like $1,500, not that bad, okay? But come on in, let's walk into the family room. So I absolutely love the size of the family room. I love just how open this downstairs is. You can do something just like this where you have 2 different sofas, a big coffee table. I don't really really like coffee tables, to be very honest with you. I think they just take up so much room. Like, I'd rather have a big sofa with like big ottomans and everybody's just comfortable. But you guys know that we're a big family. We have 6 kids. If you're new here, we have 6 kids. Vic and I have 3 biological sons, and we were foster parents, so we adopted a sibling group of 3 that we were fostering, and we have 4 boys and 2 girls, and this wouldn't work out. It just wouldn't work out. So you have a lot of natural light coming in here, and our 100-inch minimum TV can go on that wall or it can go on that wall. However you feel like you want to configure this. You could do a nice sectional, but you have the space to do it, and I feel like you have the flexibility. So we're gonna go upstairs where the rest of the bedrooms are, and you have a loft. All right, so coming up the stairs, I wanna make sure that you guys know this, all right? You see how the staircase looks with the openings? It does not come with that. It's just a solid wall, okay? I just wanna make sure you guys know all of this, right? Because, you know, this model was built a couple of years ago. They changed a lot of things, so just FYI. And then you're gonna have carpet on the stairs and all of upstairs, right? Again, they don't make any changes, but honestly, for the price of this home, how big it is, $429,908 for a home that is over 3,000 square feet and it has an in-law suite. Pretty good. Okay, coming upstairs, you're gonna have this loft. So the loft can serve as a game room, another living room. It has the 2 windows, whatever your heart desires, okay? Up to you. To the right is going to be the master, but we'll check that out in just a minute, okay? So we're gonna, okay, Victor's telling me to go this way. He's like this. Really? Really? Okay, coming down this hall, you're going to have a laundry room. Now, I will say that this is one of the biggest laundry rooms that I have seen. It does not come with the sink. It does come pre-plumbed for the most part with the sink. It doesn't come with the cabinets on the top. Wash and dryer is no longer included, but if that's a really big deal for you, we probably can negotiate it. You also have a linen closet in here as well, and a window. I really like this laundry room. I really, really do. Behind me, it's just where your AC is, okay? To my left, let's call this, you know what? We're gonna call this bedroom number 2 or bedroom number 1. Let's call this bedroom number 1, right? Because downstairs is separate, is a bedroom, but it's with the in-law suite. So up here, this is gonna be bedroom number 1. Bedroom number 1 faces the front of the house. We're gonna have the 1 window in here. Looks to be a full-size bed, full-size dresser, end tables, bifold, closet doors. Not a bad size at all, okay? I like it. This is one of my favorite houses, and just because of what it offers, right? So coming back here off of the loft, we're gonna have 2 bedrooms and then the full bathroom upstairs. So bedroom number 2 seems to be a little bit bigger, faces the front of the house. I know that I'm horrible with the dimensions, and I will try to remember to put it in the description. I know, guys, I try my hardest, okay? 1 window, full-size bed, end tables, and you still have a lot of walking room. You're gonna have double bifold closet doors. Love the space in here. If you have multiple children like we do, you could definitely fit bunk beds in there, or you can fit 2 twin beds, one on one side and one on the other side, okay? Now we're gonna come into bedroom number 3. Bedroom number 3 seems to be a really good size too. Full-size bed, end tables. You have 3 windows in here. I don't know what this is. What is this? The interior, what is it, babe? Architect table?
Yes, a design table.
Design table, okay. Okay, we manifesting an architect in here. I love it, I love it. Okay, bifold closet doors, the same, but I really, really do like the space of these rooms. They're not like super tiny, right? Okay, now to my left is going to be the bathroom upstairs that all of these bedrooms are going to share, okay? Except the master. We're going to have double sinks. We have them undermounted, quartz countertops, shower tub combination. Don't know if it's gonna be tile or a shell, right? It's just gonna depend, but just have an idea. The point of showing you this home is to show you the layout, okay? Not the finishes, because the finishes are not going to be the same, okay? I just wanna, I know that I'm beating the horse, the dead horse right now, but I just want you guys to know, because I don't ever wanna hear, oh, Alexis said this, or I saw the house like this. I'm giving you the stipulation, okay? The disclaimer. And it's not in that little fine print. I'm telling you out loud, okay? Come on into your master bedroom. Wow. This is a big master bedroom. Guys, what do you think about this? The way it shows, and I don't know if it's like this anymore where it has the 4 windows. I'm thinking it's only 3 now, because I'm telling you, they changed a lot. But it's still giving a lot of natural light. You have the king size bed, you have an ottoman in front of that, you have end tables, and then you have a big dresser here as well. Really, you could put a seating area in here by the window if you would like. Not when it's lightning. It's lightning over here today. It was raining a lot. Okay, come on this way. Welcome to your master bathroom. So your master bathroom is going to have a double sink. It does have a window in here, I know that. And then it's gonna have a step-in shower, okay? Whether the towel or the shells, that's TBD, to be determined, not sure, okay? To my left is where you have your separate water closet. You're going to have a linen closet with 5 shelves, towels, bed sheets, and all that. I love this empty space here. Either me personally, you could do like a vanity setup here, right? Or you could put a really nice full-size mirror in here and just check yourself out. Make sure you know, telling you your daily affirmations. I absolutely love that. Guys, you ready for this master closet though? This is a whole nother bedroom in here. Come on in. Look at this master closet. Oh my gosh, this is huge. Do you guys like this? Let me know. All right, I know this is a little wonky, right? Because we started in Ocala, but then we came to Haines City because we wanted to show you the actual Ammolite floor plan, a finished home, right? If you're like Alexis, oh my God, this is the house for me. I've been looking for this. I love the price. I want to live in Ocala. Mind you, this area in Ocala is right off of Highway 200. You're going to have all of the stores, the VA clinic, the hospitals, everything. Heathbrook Marketplace is down the block where you're going to have your restaurants, your stores, Epic movie theaters, Dillard's, Ulta, Starbucks, everything you need. Sam's Club, I-75, 5 to 7 minutes from this community, okay? If you're like, this is it for me, or you're like, it's not quite it, but I definitely want to work with you guys at the Evolve Estates Group, well, the best way to reach out to us is going to be in our YouTube. There's a link. That link is to our calendar. Now you're going to choose whether you're a builder, buyer, seller, investor, realtor, ready to evolve in real estate. You're going to choose a day and a time, whichever works best for you. And we're going to meet via Zoom because we want to see your beautiful faces. We have a great team here at the Evolve Estates Group. You are in great hands. You can send us a text, call us, email us as well, okay? Let's go back to the kitchen. Let me tell you a little bit more about this new community, the area, and then we're gonna go to Monarch School of Real Estate because you don't wanna miss their incentives. All right, we are back in the kitchen and it's time to chop it up. Let's do a quick recap. Okay, so this home is going to be available in the brand new community of Aurora Oaks in Ocala, Florida, built by Richmond American. This home features 5 bedrooms, 3.5 baths, 2-car garage coming in at 3,030 square feet with a separate in-law suite, priced at $429,908, okay? Now, when you're downstairs, you have the in-law suite, which has its own living room, it has its own bedroom, and its own bathroom. Then you have that large open floor plan living. You have the dining room, family room combo. You have the really large kitchen with the butler's pantry. Off to the side, you have a walk-in pantry, and then you're gonna have sliding doors leading into your covered lanai. Upstairs, you're going to have your loft. You're going to have 3 bedrooms plus the full bathroom that they share, and then you're going to have that really nice sized master bedroom with the natural light, that master bathroom, and then that master closet, which might as well be its own room, okay? As I mentioned, this is an extremely brand new community, so I had to come to Haines City to show you the actual Ammolite floor plan, okay? But this community is going to have a fitness center, it's gonna have a yoga studio, it's going to have a 4,000 square foot clubhouse, it's going to have a dog park, walking trails, community pool, pickleball, bocce court. Pickleball, I'm like, how long has pickleball been around? And people have told me it's been around for decades. It's getting more popular now, right? I just know about handball. I'm just saying, right? I grew up in New York. Let's talk a little bit about the area, right? As I mentioned, you're minutes away from Highway 200. Highway 200 is gonna take you to all of the stores you need. You're 5 minutes away from all the stores you need, okay? They just opened up a Sprouts, which I absolutely love. You're gonna have your Publix, you're going to have your Walmart, your Bravo, you're going to have Heathbrook Plaza, where you have all of the stores that you need. Old Navy, Dillard's, Epic Movie Theater, Dick's Sporting Goods, everything. Bahama Breeze is over there. Oh, no, not Bahama Breeze. Bonefish Grill is over there. It's a vibe. You could walk around. Starbucks, love it. Chick-fil-A is down the block. We love our Chick-fil-A, right? You're about 5 to 7 minutes away from your Lowe's, your Home Depot, Sam's Club. I-75 is about 7 minutes from this community, okay? So you're about 20 to 25 minutes away from Rainbow Springs and the same distance to Silver Springs. Those are both springs where you can go kayaking, you can go paddleboarding, you can do grilling and things like that. The biggest difference I think is you can swim in Rainbow Springs. They have a section. You cannot do that in Silver Springs, okay? You're about 25 minutes away from downtown Ocala, where it is such a vibe. You have boutique restaurants, boutique shops. You have my family's favorite Grandpa Joe's candy shop. Absolutely love it. On Saturdays, you're going to have the farmer's market starting at 9 a.m., which we love as well. We get our fresh eggs there, fresh produce, fresh meat. It's a great opportunity to support small businesses. You're about 25 minutes away from the Equestrian Center. If you didn't know, Ocala is known as the horse capital of the world. So you can go there for a horse competition show, dog shows, which is actually, it's free, right? They have boutique shops there. They have a candy shop there as well. They have a pizzeria. They also have a really big luxury hotel. They have a bakery in there. They have a toy store in there. They have restaurants in there, so you can go check that out as well, okay? You're about 45 minutes away from Gainesville. You're about an hour and a half away from downtown Orlando. You're about an hour and a half away from the Orlando International Airport. You're gonna be about an hour and a half away from Walt Disney World, from Universal. You're about an hour and a half away from Tampa, and you're about 4 to 5 hours away from Miami, depending on where in Miami you want to go, okay? I hope that helps you. This is a public sewage, public water community. Like I said, it's great to get in now because you're going to build instant equity by the time this community closes, okay? We're gonna go to Monarch School of Real Estate, where I can break down their current incentives. I can give you an idea of what the down payment is, and an estimate of the closing costs, and so much more. Let's go. Welcome to Monarch School of Real Estate. If you've been here for a while, you know that I absolutely love this portion of the video because I want to educate you guys to become savvy consumers. Now, I always start off by saying is that I'm not a licensed lender or licensed tax appraiser, so the numbers on this board are solely estimates to give you a better idea. Now, prices and incentives are subject to change, okay? So the Ammolite is priced at $429,908, but I just rounded up to $430 just for cleaner numbers, okay? The HOA with the CDD is $206.86 per month, and if you ask me my opinion, that is not bad. It already includes the internet. It has the clubhouse, which is 4,000 square feet. It's gonna have a state-of-the-art fitness center, resort-style pool, yoga studio, dog parks, and 2 pickleball courts, okay, and walking trails. So that's not bad at all when you think about it. Even internet alone is like $200 a month. So if you're gonna finance, you have a lot of different financing options. I'm gonna talk about the more popular ones, okay? Starting with FHA. FHA is primarily for first-time home buyers. However, if you haven't owned a home within the last 3 years, you would be considered a first-time home buyer and may qualify for as little as 3.5% down. So 3.5% of the purchase price is $15,050. Now, when you're purchasing a home, you have a down payment. You also have closing costs. Closing costs are an accumulation of fees such as loan origination fees, prorated taxes, transfer fees, title fees, etc. Usually around 3 to 4% of the purchase price, but I'm always super conservative and I go 4%. It could be less, it could be more. So 4% of the purchase price is $17,200. So when you take the down payment, you add it to the closing cost, it's going to equal your cash to close. Your cash to close is the amount of money you need to close on the property, receive the keys, and evolve in real estate. And for this example, it's $32,250. Now, the next loan we're going to talk about is a conventional loan. As a first-time home buyer, you may qualify for as little as 3% down. 3% of the purchase price is $12,900. Same closing costs, you're going to have a cash to close of $30,100. If you don't qualify for the 3% down payment, the next tier is 5%. 5% of the purchase price is $21,500. Same closing costs, you're going to have a cash to close of $38,700. Now, the next tier from 5% is 10%. Why would you pay 10%? So you're going to pay 10% if this is going to be considered a second home. Let's say you're going to retire in a few years, you want to purchase your house now. Even if you don't currently own a home, it's still going to be considered a second home. Minimum is 10% down, sometimes a little bit more. 10% of the purchase price is $43,000. Same closing costs, we're going to have a cash to close of $60,200. Now, the next tier from 10% is 20%. Why would you pay 20%? You're going to pay 20% if you want to avoid private mortgage insurance, or if you want to use this as an investment property, which you can for long-term rental. 20% of the purchase price is $86,000. Same closing costs, you're going to have a cash to close of $103,200. Next loan we're going to talk about is a VA loan. Thank you for everyone who has served our country. You get 100% financing. All you have to think about is the closing costs, and if you have a funding fee, estimated to be around $17,200. Cash. If you're going to purchase this house in cash, you can of course do so. You still have closing costs, but not nearly as much. I estimate it to be around $7,000 to $8,000. Taxes. Taxes are extremely low the first year because it's only based on the land value, but the next year your taxes go up. I am not a licensed tax appraiser, so this is solely estimates, okay? So your estimated taxes is about $5,000 per year plus your CDD. So your CDD gets paid monthly, okay? But I just put it here what it is yearly, but you're not paying it monthly and yearly, if that makes any sense. So the total CDD per year is $2,138.34. Okay, that just gets divided by 12 and you get it paid monthly with your taxes. Homeowners insurance is extremely low. You're in an X flood zone, $800 to $1,000 per year. Their current incentives as low as a 4.5 interest rate. Low as 4.5 interest rate to 4.99 interest rate for VA and FHA. For conventional, it's as low as 5.375. They are giving money towards closing costs, depending 1 to 3% of the total purchase price towards closing costs. Okay, so special interest rate, closing cost assistance, we love that. Okay, I hope that you found knowledge in this. Please let me know how we can help you, and stay tuned to our next video.